Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Twin Sake Podcast. We're your hosts, Luke and Jackson Hershey, twins from Charlotte, North Carolina. Same face, two opinions. And, guys, we want to jump straight into our podcast this week with Jayon Williams and Ed Baker. Jayon is the quarterback for St. Francis, committed to Virginia, and Ed Baker is the lineman protecting him, committed to Tennessee. So, big things coming out this week. Yeah, I mean, if you've missed really the last two episodes, we got this amazing opportunity to go to Baltimore, Maryland, and in the smack middle of Baltimore. There's a school called St. Francis Academy, and they don't have the biggest funding, they don't have the biggest facilities, but they've created the #1 high school football team in the entire country, and they actually just played the overtime national championship, first ever high school national championship game, and they won it. And so it was really just cool to sit down with really some of their key guys. If you haven't seen the episode with Coach Masai or Jaira Edwards, those were our last two. And this week, we're finishing up the series with their offensive lineman and quarterback, Ed Baker and Jayon Williams, a back-to-back episode with the Tennessee and Virginia commit. So we're so excited to talk with them about their faith, their football journey, and a little bit of St. Francis football. So without further ado, let's jump into this week's Twin State podcast. Let's go. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back at the Twin State Podcast, and we got an absolute legend hopping on with us today. Quarterback for St. Francis. We got none other than Jayon Williams. Let's go, man. How are you?
Good. I'm glad to be here.
Man, thanks for taking the time. We appreciate it.
No problem. Anytime.
So y'all are finishing the season now.
Yes.
How does it feel to kind of be done? And then also, news with IMG. Like, what's that all been like over the last couple of days?
It's been kind of weird to see how the IMG stuff has unfolded and stuff, but because that's our rival, we play them every year, so it's kind of weird not to play them in a season. But I think we had a pretty successful season, so I just need one more win to cap it off and send my senior year off.
So you want to play that last game?
Of course, I always want to play the last game. I need one more to go.
Need that closure.
Yes.
Need that closure. Who's the ideal team? Do you have one, or is it whoever? So you want them to come back and play?
You think there's a chance, or you think it's pretty much over?
I don't think there's a chance. Not if we play in December. No.
I feel you, brother.
So, bro, you're committed to Virginia. First of all,
Yes, sir.
congrats.
Thank you.
What about Virginia really kind of stuck out to you and made you want to go there?
Coach Tony, when I first came for their camp, he was like one of the most genuine coaches I ever met through my recruitment, and all their coaches, Coach Gaither and all of them, they were pretty genuine, and they support my academic and athletic goals, so it was a no-brainer for me to commit there.
So, bro, they're having an unbelievable season.
I know.
So,
Getting a little nerve-wracking at the end.
Yeah, I know. I was like, bro,
ACC,
dude, I was like, they were looking good in the last, what happened, it wasn't last night, it was 2 days ago.
Yeah, 2 nights ago.
2 nights ago?
Yeah.
So, this ACC is going to get real interesting.
I know.
You think they can pull it out?
I hope so. I'm going to be at the Virginia Tech game, so.
Virginia Tech?
Beat their rival, yeah.
How excited are you for that game?
I'm super excited. It's going to be my first time going to Virginia versus Virginia Tech game.
Okay. How many games have you been able to go up to?
I've been able to go to one. I went to their game versus Washington State, the homecoming
Yeah,
game.
and you beat them.
Yeah,
That was good.
Fun.
Yeah, I think, dude, I bet playing that game, like the atmosphere there, it's going to be nuts.
The stadium, I like the hill. The
Oh, you like?
section
Yeah,
hill,
yeah.
That's my favorite part of their stadium.
So will you sit in the student section?
Yes, of course. I had to go
You're
to
gonna
the
go
student
crazy.
section. Yeah.
Dude, that's so sick. So, first of all, are you from here in Baltimore?
I'm from Virginia.
So you're from Virginia.
Yes.
So, what about you could have gone and played anywhere in the country, and I think your game is so cool because you're an accurate passer. But then, we were talking about Cam Newton. Like you can be like Cam Newton and just run the crap out of the ball, and you can pretty much take down any defender you want to. What about kind of St. Francis and their vision for your game kind of stuck out to you to come from Virginia and play here?
It was Coach Burbs. Coach Burbs is a great offensive coordinator. I saw what he did with John Griffith and Mike Van Buren, and he supported them throughout their whole high school career and journey and recruitment and stuff. So, and he caters the offense to his quarterback's strengths, and he doesn't showcase any of my weaknesses that I do have. So,
Bro, that's really good. You're obviously a quarterback. Have you ever thought about changing positions, or is what about being the quarterback do you like the most?
I said this on overtime, but being the center of the team is best part about being a quarterback, and also having a lot of pressure on you. I perform best under pressure, so having a lot of pressure on me and everybody looking to me to make a play. I get the ball in my hands every play too, so that's the most fun part.
You like being under the pressure.
Yes, of course. Pressure makes diamonds. Or
Pressure makes diamonds.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. So dude, that's cool. So you're a senior. You're a senior this year, right?
Yes.
So how has it kind of hit you yet that like, man, it's about over?
Senior night it did.
Yeah.
After I had sprained my ankle, it kind of like hit me like my season might be, my high school career is kind of wrapping up now. When I start walking out,
Yeah.
I walked out with Carter, who was the sophomore quarterback. He
Yep.
was starting the rest of the game, and I was about to cry. My old coaches that I played for in Virginia, ironically we played against them for my senior night. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was kind of hitting me then. They was looking at me, and my whole family was there, and my trainers. It was like, yeah.
So you're leaving in December, correct, or like
Yes.
January? So is it weird to think like January you'll be in a whole nother state? I guess Virginia's not too far, but like still a little bit.
Yeah, kind of transitioning to college. I've been thinking about it, but I think I'll be pretty good during the transition.
Yeah, dude. I think first of all, we can't wait to watch you at Virginia. It's gonna be awesome. We gotta talk about bro some Panthers here. What are we thinking? What's going on in Charlotte? What do we need to do? What do we need to do to fix this team?
I don't know. It might be the play call. I don't know.
We might need to put
honestly.
you in at quarterback and
Bro,
see if we can
bro,
change that up,
bro.
bro. Oh my gosh.
The play calling is a little questionable, but I think our defense has played good while we had Bryce at quarterback. I don't know what happened the Bills game, but every other game we played pretty good. Bryce has been performing okay. Rico Dowdle, of course,
He's a
is
dog.
pop
He's a dog.
since Chuba Hubbard's out.
Dude, we were at Buffalo Wild Wings watching the game yesterday, classic. And like when dude, the second Rico ran the ball the first time and he got like 2 yards,
Yeah.
I was like, shoot, like I don't know, this is gonna be the game we want.
I know he normally get like 8.
Yeah, it was like when it's 5 to 8, and I saw it was 2.
Yeah.
I was like, ugh, I don't like this.
Yeah.
And you've gotten to play some pretty crazy just places between IMG and just all the just powerhouses across the country. Is there a favorite place you've gotten to go to over the years? That's a good question.
I think Bosco.
Bosco,
or
yeah.
St. Thomas Aquinas on ESPN this year.
That's cool. Saw that game.
I think the Bosco game might have been my favorite. It was a sold out crowd. The fans are like right behind you.
Yeah.
It was fun to play there.
How do you enjoy traveling?
Yes, that's my favorite part about
Taking the
playing
flight? Is it
football.
do y'all fly private when you go down, or
Yeah,
is it
we
just
fly
like normal?
publicly.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, I think that's I think it's so cool that y'all get to play like all over the country.
And it's not like California's not close, so you're going to go
I
West
know,
Coast,
Yeah.
all across.
Y'all
the
doing
country.
anything fun in California when you make the trip?
I don't know what we did. We went to eat. We was locked in pretty much. We wasn't really doing nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
'Cause that was the biggest game of our season, so we wasn't trying to get us too not focused.
Recruiting journey. What about like what was kind of your favorite visit you got to go on, and then what like at the end of the day sold out Virginia 1,000% over everyone else?
My favorite visit, Penn State whiteout game.
Yeah, which did you go this year?
No, I didn't. But Penn State whiteout game when I was a freshman.
Oh my
I went.
gosh.
That was a crazy atmosphere.
Who was it against? Like Ohio
I
State.
forgot, honestly.
Yeah.
But that was a crazy atmosphere to be in. Seeing the whole stadium
Nuts.
white. It was loud. It's the loudest I've ever heard a stadium get. So
Yeah.
that was probably my favorite visit. And then my official visit to Virginia was great too.
Yeah. Dude, I think they're building something special there, and
You're going to get to be a part of it, which is great.
yeah. Final questions for you. If you're looking back at kind of your journey at St. Francis and the things you've kind of learned, what's been the biggest lesson you've taken away so far?
I had to stay focused when things don't go right. A lot of things haven't went to plan during my high school career, but I had to stay focused and bounce back.
Dude, I'm excited. And last question for you. As you look now going into the next chapter of college, what are you wanting to, I guess, prove or show that you can do in the next stage of your life?
I feel like I've proved a lot this season, but just dominating on the next level, of course. Obviously, going into a new level, everybody, you got to restart. So,
Beat up the ACC.
yeah, dominating on every level I go to is a goal that I always have, and showing everybody what I could do, and hopefully being top draft pick and Heisman winner, all that stuff that you dream of as a kid.
Yeah.
Next Cam Newton. There you
Next
go.
Cam Newton, we're
Yes.
looking at him right now. Dude, thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank y'all for having me.
We're excited, man. Virginia's getting a great one, and we can't wait to watch you next year, man. We'll be cheering you on. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Appreciate you, man.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back to the Twin State Podcast, and we have a legend on the show today out of
Yes,
St.
sir.
Francis High School. Ed Baker coming on, man.
Thank you,
Let's
thank
go.
you, thank you.
Dude, thank
How
you.
y'all doing?
I'm living the dream, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for thanks for taking the time, bro. So senior season, right?
Yes, sir.
How does it feel to like? Is it surreal that it's kind of like almost over? Like what's kind of gone through?
It came by fast.
Yeah.
You know, like 2-3 years ago, I was one of the young guys. Now I'm one of the people that everybody look up to. So
Yeah.
it came by fast.
Yeah.
How long have you been here?
Though. 4 years.
So you've been
4 years.
Dang, bro. You've
Yeah.
been here the entire way.
Been around. I've been around since 8th grade. So and then I fully transitioned freshman year. So been around a long time.
Yeah,
Seen
man.
everything.
Dude, that's so sick. So I want to start off with kind of the beginning for you. Obviously, now you're committed to Tennessee,
Yes, sir.
and they're getting a great one. But when did you kind of start playing football? And did you play any other sports growing up besides football?
Yeah, I played. I was like more basketball and football.
Yeah.
When I lived in Baltimore, then I moved out to the county when I was 6. When I was like 6, then I moved back in the city at 8. So I ain't really play. I ain't start playing football again until I came back in Baltimore,
Really?
and I didn't play until 7th, 8th grade.
Wow.
So I only really got 3 years plus the 4 high school years. The football combined was about 7 years. I was on and off with it. You know, I used to be a real like gamer.
Yeah,
Big
really?
gamer.
Yeah, what you playing?
Fortnite. That was my.
Oh,
that was my
dang.
thing.
Oh,
That was my
dang.
thing.
We
That was
could
my
run it.
thing.
We could
Yeah, we
run
need
it.
to
That'd
run
be-
some Fortnite.
That was my thing. I love Fortnite when it first was popping, but
Dude, that's awesome.
then I picked the football route. So
That's really cool. So what about St. Francis kind of drove you here?
it's crazy. At first, I ain't want to come in.
Really?
I wanted to go to McDonough at the time. You know, they had like a lot of big time guys like Denard Dennis and Tripp and T and all those guys I looked up to in the area because I wasn't used to seeing like big time football players.
Yeah.
But then I came here, met a lot of guys, you know, Womack, Derek Moore, Jude Bowery, Andre Roy, all these big time guys
All the guys.
that's in the college football. It's the face of it. And, you know, it was like a brotherhood here. Like, you can be yourself. You don't got to change. You don't got to fit in. You can just be who you are. And, you know, I eventually ended up picking to come here. Coach Masai, good dude, you know. He told me what it was. You know, was straight up. Like, you know, let me know, like, it's not going to be an easy process. But if you want to come here, you know, the rewards are going to pay out. So,
Brother, I love that. You, if you don't mind, we'd love to talk to you a little bit about your recruitment process.
Yeah.
You ended up choosing Tennessee. First
Yeah.
of all, great pick.
Thank you.
You're having a heck of a season this
Yes,
year.
sir.
But what about Tennessee really drove you there?
yeah, so Tennessee, in my opinion, I feel like they're one of like the best programs, if not the best program in the SEC in college football. And then it was also my second big time offer I got, first SEC offer. And my dream always been to play SEC.
Yeah.
What was
So,
your first?
My first big time offer was Miami.
Miami.
I got Miami, Tennessee, and Bama all within like a 5-day span.
Oh my gosh.
And that's
Dude,
when
that must have
recruitment
been the
took off.
week of your life.
Blessing.
Blessing.
Greatest year I ever had, for sure.
Yeah.
Because my recruitment process was pretty slow. Like, I didn't get no offers until last year, really. Like, I had a couple sophomore, freshman year, but they
Yeah.
wasn't, like, really interested in me. They just gave me it. But once I got to my junior season, after, like, the first 3 to 5 games,
Just started
everything
rolling.
jumped off. And this offseason, I got, like, 15 more.
Really?
So it been a blessing.
Yeah, man.
Recruitment been, like, real up and down.
Yeah.
So,
So, dude, when you're looking, kind of going through that whole recruiting process, was that stressful to go through, or did you enjoy, like, because you know, there's that balance of like,
Oh.
coaches are always in your text, but also is it authentic? Like,
Yeah.
how did you enjoy the process? What was that kind of like for you?
Yeah, definitely. But cause like when you go on all these visits, like you want to commit to everybody. To be honest, cause every visit is like a top tier.
Yeah.
But when you do find that school you commit to, you see what coaches really were like real and which ones didn't really care. Like once I committed to Tennessee, coaches that claimed they really liked me end up unfollowing me, talking down on me.
Oh, really?
So, it's good that it's good. It was good for me to see like the process. Everything that's good not really like good. Basically, like I had a couple schools like just
Did you?
yeah,
That's
and I had
crazy.
some schools that actually congratulated me, and told me like if anything go wrong, we'll still be here for you. So. The process is 50-50. Like it's a good process at first, but when you find out the real and fake, then you be like, it shocks you.
Yeah, I think it probably gives you some perspective too
Yeah.
of like who. I mean, that's not an easy thing also to go through because those relationships you were building over the last year. Yeah,
Yup.
yeah. So Tennessee, bro. I mean, I don't think you could go to much a better spot. I mean, SEC
Nah.
football, game day atmosphere is
Yup.
insane.
Rocky Top Nation.
Yeah, what game are you most excited for next year to get to play in?
Bama. Java
Bama.
committed Bama.
Yep.
We were just talking in there.
So what's that rivalry gonna be like?
I told him, I'm gonna keep it kid friendly, but I told him, I see him on the field in that game. It's gonna be a lot of heartfelt words, physical words to each other. But no, it's gonna be. I think that game gonna be pretty good. Like St. Francis got a lot of big time guys in these SEC programs. So when you playing like a power like Tennessee or Bama, you're gonna play like your old teammates.
Right.
So I can't wait to be honest. Like my goal is to go in Tennessee and start. So I can play against guys like Java and Wayne Henry and Zion and all these other big time people that I came up with and watch grow. So.
Man, I mean, that's crazy. True freshmen starting, and it totally and guys are doing it now. Like it's crazy how the game's changed.
Right.
Even the position y'all are at with this whole IMG
Right.
thing, that's like national news. Like the coolest thing about it is, I mean, y'all are in the prime. Like, I mean, obviously you want to play, but like you're kind of in the prime spot because y'all are the top team in the country.
Yep.
And everyone doesn't want to play you because they're scared to play you guys because you're that good. I mean, y'all have so many. I mean, I know y'all got. I mean, obviously you want to play the game, but where y'all.
Yeah. Last two questions for you, really quick. I mean, as you go to Tennessee, what are you wanting to bring to Tennessee that you feel like you can just really impact their team?
Yeah, I kind of want to be like the young guy in locker room that everybody can like count on. Bring like a leadership. Kind of bring that spark that he may need. Turn things around. Whatever I can help with. Just basically being a leader, learning from the older guys. Getting on the field as soon as possible, helping the team win. Trying to bring a native to Tennessee. Help out our coach's resume and all that. So it's mainly that thing right there.
Yeah, bro. I mean, we're excited. We're excited to watch you next year.
Yes,
It's
sir.
gonna be so much fun. Last question for you: as you're looking back at the time you've been here and growing up and playing this game, what's kind of the biggest lesson you've had along the way, either being here at St. Francis or just playing the game?
In order to get to like your goals, you're gonna get a lot of setbacks, a lot of adversity. You're gonna face a lot of things that may question you, like if you still want to continue to achieve that dream and goal you want. I know like for me, I faced a lot of adversity here. Even at like where I'm at now, being at the top of like the food chain, I still face adversity. So, just being at the top, you're gonna get knocked down. Sometimes you gotta climb back up. You're gonna face a lot of adversity. Stay strong and just keep your head on straight.
Yeah, well,
That's it.
bro, you've absolutely shown that, man. You have a lot of character. We really appreciate
Yes,
it.
sir. Thank you.
Taking the time, man.
Appreciate y'all.
Bro's gonna be a future podcast host, and
know
after his days playing football, man.
You know it.
Thank you so much, man.
Appreciate y'all.
you.